Right, hello all the crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite. Welcome back to Pokemon Ultra Moon. Last time, we made it out of Panola Town, past Panola Ranch, and today we're going to be, I think this is route, what does that say, 05? Cannot quite read that text down there. Anyway, we're going to be moving on to the next part of the game, and I think to start things off, let's head off over in this direction. I see that this path forks in a couple of different ways. Let's see. Have I caught a Pokemon on this route yet? I don't think I have. So we're gonna go and see what we find. That is a Fremantis. Alright, this shouldn't be hard. This is a bug grass type, isn't it? I think I should probably be able... Oh, you're only level 13. Can I do anything to you that won't kill you? I'm also on really low health. Should probably consider not being on really low health. That was a Fury Cutter. Alright. So, I can live on the edge here. Let me just go and grab one of these. The icons on the bottom of the touchscreen, I'm having a little hard time, like, figuring out exactly what they are. Like, why are these two the same icon? I think this one is supposed to be Pokeballs. Anyway, I think a regular one will do here. And we can go and toss that out. And this shouldn't give us too much trouble. Can't imagine that your catch rate is very low. Should be at least a 50% chance with you below half health. And there we have it. All right. So I think I'm gonna go back and heal because I feel like I meant to do that at the end of the last video and then I forgot. But anyway, that's gonna be a Fomantis, and we can go see what Rotom has to say. I'm not gonna nickname you. I'm not gonna add you to my party. And down this way, I think I saw a Pokemon Center. Were there any trainer battles between me and the Pokemon Center? And also, there's that flag. Alright, there is. And this could actually be a problem. Do I actually need to heal? I could. There's really no reason for me not to heal. Hang on. Alright, in that case, I don't really actually need to go into the Pokemon Center, but I will fight these two, because they are right here. And I guess I'll talk through this one, being the first trainer battle of a video. You are going to be a Rising Star duo. Alright. For a moment, I thought Ace Trainer. But we are a little early in the game to be seeing Ace Trainers, aren't we? So that's a... that duo, Volibee and Mandibuzz duo from Gen 5, but it's the pre-evolution. Volibee and Rufflet. Alright. Yeah, that's right. Mandibuzz is the... names. Didn't I just say that I knew the Gen 5 Pokemon not too long ago? Anyway, I'm gonna go and use Fire Fang because I don't think I really have anything better to do here. And can we double team? You know what? We got a Z power move. We might as well use it. Let's use a Breakneck Blitz on Volibee over here. I think Volibee is a little more defensive and Rufflet is a little more offensive. The Fire Fang wasn't quite enough to take down the Eagle Chicky over there, and I think this should definitely put a hurting on Volibee. I'm gonna start cutting out these animations because these Z-Power animations are a little bit hilariously long. We're kind of getting into Final Fantasy Summon territory here. Like, obviously, it's not really as bad as that. Oh, Flinch, I'll take it. It's not really as bad as Final Fantasy Summons because nothing is as bad as Final Fantasy Summons, but it is getting a little long. Alright, well, we can do that again. We'll use Dragon Rage instead of a Z move that I don't have. And Power Point on Extreme Speed or whatever, because I should be faster anyway, I think. Okay, yeah, good. I don't think Volibee is that fast, and I do have a couple levels advantage here, so that's gonna be it for that. You two really did not put up that much of a fight. And I'm not gonna read your text because I want to get a move on. Alright. Should I go into the Pokemon Center? I'll go into the Pokemon Center while I'm here. And then I'll heal anyway. I'm sure I need power points. And then I'll double back and go and visit some of the things that I haven't done yet on this route. Which is most of this route. I haven't really done a lot on here yet. Let's see. Are we going to have a new and exciting specialty drink over here at this drink counter? It is now that hour. Nope, Tapu Koko, Moo Moo Milk, Pineapple Juice. Moo Moo Milk is a pretty standard item. Am I just gonna get one, actually? Or is it going to, is he just gonna tell me a story and give me, like, a Rage candy bar or something? Alright, all the cool kids headed for the trial at Brooklet Hill are drinking moo moo milk. Alright, sounds like those got milk ads from the early 2000s, late 90s. I think that started in the late 90s. You are gonna give me a Rage Candy bar. That was just the first, the first, like, regional full heal that I could think of. And I guess it turned out to be that one. I guess it makes sense, Moo Moo Milk originating in Johto and all that. Alright. Anyone else? You got anything useful to say? What are you asking me? You're currently researching a Pokemon called Corsola. Do you want me to catch a Corsola? You do want me to catch a Corsola. Okay. If I remember, which I probably won't, I'll come back here. When I go to edit this video, I don't have a notebook out now, but when I go to edit this video, I'll try to remember to write down all the side questy Pokemon that people want. I can't imagine it's going to be that important for me to do, but... Wait, what did you want? Whatever you wanted, I don't have it. I thought you said you wanted a Lillipup for a moment. Oh no, I didn't catch a Lillipup because I KO'd it instead. Yeah. Okay, you do want a Lillipup. If I guess I can go back and get one. They're not too far away. Alright, you're a fisherman. Are we gonna gain access to the fishing rod in this area soon? We're gonna gain access to a free super potion. I'm trying to remember where you get to start fishing in this game. I don't remember. Anyway, you are not a TM vendor or anything. You are a regular item vendor. There's a secret about the flowers in the water ball. What? Come back in the morning. What time does the game think it is? It is currently 10 a.m. It thinks it's almost 5 p.m. Okay. Well, I'm going to, probably not end up doing that. But on the off chance that I do remember to come back whenever the game thinks it would be the morning, which is honestly probably going to be like 1 o'clock a.m., 1 in the morning, due to the, whatever my 3DS clock is set to. Alright, so I'm actually kind of really starting to feel a bit over-leveled right now. And, I actually thought it was going to be a little later in the game before I started to think that. There's nothing up here, apparently. I actually thought it was going to be a little later in the game before I started to think that, because Strewn, if we're being honest, is not going to be really all that good until, like, level 55. But I think I might actually start looking at another team member fairly soon. And I'm just gonna go and run out this way because I did see that yellow Pokeball and it was kind of taunting me. There's a volcano over here. TM41 Torment, or like the offshoot geyser jet of a volcano anyway. TM41 Torment, not my favorite move ever. It will prevent you from using the same move twice in a row. Which has some applications in like high level play, but not really that many that I'm interested in. And if you don't mind, I'm going to go and turn the game off briefly. Alright, the battery light on my 3DS is turning red, which means that I should probably plug this thing in. But I'm gonna want to go once again to Quick Link, and gonna want to do that on my other 3DS also. And apparently I've got to tap the screens on both devices. Do I have to like tap and hold? I have to tap and hold. Alright. So, can I just real easily do a link trade here? Alright. Do believe I can. And, I'm not going to, trade a Vivian over, but I am gonna trade a Komodo, and I am going to, let's just toss Metapod out here, because I don't think anyone's gonna miss Metapod. And, let's see, I'm gonna have to confirm on this device. Yeah, I know. I wonder exactly how long that time delay is. I assume that's to prevent people from, like, one, screwing with each other, or two, abusing, like, item or monster duplication glitches. Anyway, myself from Pokemon Sun has sent over Foos to Komodo. That's cool. So, oh, that's Jangmo. That's the first evolution. The last one is Komodo. That's the one that I you know, recognize. Oh, why am I so bad at Pokemon? All right, so I think I'm going to register that. We are 6% of the way through our Kala Pokedex, apparently. I'm going to back out of there. I am going to quit trading. And I think we can be on our way. Let's see, I said quit trading. I think my Pokemon Sun game just bugged. Because it's stuck on the ending communication screen. And, like, this game is perfectly, happily finished trading. Apparently I activated some kind of roulette wheel, but my Pokemon Sun game is bugged. That's weird. Alright, that was pretty bizarre. I have no idea what happened there. We've got a bunch of, like, file not found icons on that roulette wheel, apparently. That's an amazing power. I got 2 Roto encounters. I don't know what that means. They help you run into high-level wild Pokemon more often. Alright, that actually could be useful. Anyway, I'm just gonna close my my other 3DS over there and wait for its battery to die, because I appear to be soft-locked onto that screen. I can't hit the home button to go to the 3DS system menu, because you can't do that when you're doing wireless in Pokemon games, apparently. Anyway, so I think it should be fairly obvious what my what the theme for my team is over here, and also what the theme for the names is. But just in case anybody hasn't gotten it yet, I will not say anything for just a little bit, and I will pretend to keep up the suspense. But I'm gonna have to go and actually fish Foos over here out of my PC. We can just go and drop someone else off into the PC instead. I think I probably will want to put you out front, because you are going to be level 1. Not the restore button. You are going to be level 1, being just newly hatched from the daycare and all that. I do believe, unlike Dratini, I actually can pick up a Jangmo at some point in this game, but it would be almost towards the end, and I decided I didn't want to do that. I would just trade it. I'm not going to be doing any more trades in this game. Well, sort of, you'll see. I'm not going to be acquiring anything else via trades in this game. I've been out that way, so I don't think I need to go that way any further. But I will be catching the rest of my Pokemon actually, like, in this game. Oh, wait, that was dumb. I forgot that wouldn't work. So, I put on a Repel, not that it will do me much good, being only level 1, and apparently there's nothing, I can't go any farther out that way. So I guess we're gonna turn around, and we're gonna come back, I think, no, not that way, it was, down the other path. I really don't know why I put on a Repel. I am level 1, and I will be for some time, until I get into some more fights. But let's go, Are there any other trainers? I think there's a trainer over here. I want to fight trainers. Alright, yeah. For some reason. I would like to fight you. We will get some experience on Foos over here. Alright, so now we're getting to the slightly silly part of the game where I level up someone from level 1 and they gain like 7 levels in a single go-round. By the way, stats on Foos, I didn't go through these earlier, but we've got, I believe we're an Impish nature. I did not go and, like, purposefully breed anything from the Pokemon Daycare on General over here, the way that I did for Dratini. I did it for Dratini because Dragonite is kind of my whole thing, and well, also I wanted to. The rest, like realistically, in game there is no such thing as a bad pseudo legend, or a bad dragon of this caliber. So I'm not gonna really lose sleep over that. I don't think I'm going to go be obsessive over stats on anything else. But that's where we are now. Not super interesting. Probably won't be super interesting for another 5 or 10 levels or so. There are some berries over here. That is a Rost berry. A Peach berry. I should probably make more use of these than I have been. Cherry berry. So those are the 3 of the more common status. And I think I saw one more trainer over here. Hello. You are not going to battle me. Alright, Brooklet Hill. So... Oh, you know what? That one NPC wanted a Lillipup. So you know what we're gonna do? I switched into the wrong Pokemon, and then you summoned help, and that was annoying. But you are now paralyzed. I don't think there's anything I can hit you with that won't completely risk killing you, because you're only level 14. So I'm gonna go and toss a Great Ball without doing damage to you, and with the paralysis, we should have a pretty good chance of catching you. Not perfect, perhaps, but definitely up there. And Lillipup has been caught. Alright, so that's going to give us this. That one guy in the Pokemon Center, I believe, wanted to trade a Noibat for this thing, which we are totally capable of doing. And Foos is going to grow to level 9, learn Bide. Not really anything to write home about, but we're almost to the double digits. And that is going to be our Sulza Lillipup. So if I go back to the Pokemon Center... yeah, how about I don't? Popular with beginners. I have to say, I used a Lillipup once, twice, might have been twice in a Gen 5 game, and I honestly liked it. I thought, like, Stoutland isn't winning any awards, but it held its own. It can do some things. It has some decent type coverage that it can whip out against the opponent should you need it. Was that a totem sticker inside? How do I get in there? That's weird. Alright, I feel like that pond I should be able to surf in or something later on. I'm gonna go not worry about that right now because I don't want to spend too much time in the tall grass with a level 9. But we're gonna go and trade our Lillipup, and we can go and go through our second trade of the game. Noi Noi. Why do all the NPC trainers, all the in-game trades, always give their Pokemon the worst nicknames? So indescribably cute. Yeah, I do like dogs. I forget if I've told this story on recording before. I used to be allergic to cats, which made me sort of a de facto dog person. I seem to no longer be allergic to cats. I can be around cats and I can be fine. My sister has a cat that I have cat sit for several times now. Some of my cousins have cats which I can be around without any, you know, face exploding sort of issues. But I still feel like... Like, if I had to pick a side, dogs or cats, I would go with dogs just because I've been, you know, not allergic to them for longer. But the real answer to that is, like, why do we have to be tribal about this again? He says as he had a cat starter Pokemon that went up against a bunch of water types. Anyway, so if I walk over here, you are Lana. I serve as the captain of Brooklet Hill. So, trial girl, will you be attempting my trial? Definitely. Then I will explain the trial to you. My particular trial is this. I want you to herd the Pokemon found in the pools of Brooklet Hill, driving them downstream to draw out the totem Pokemon. If I might be so blunt, they're wishy-washy. That's not very nice. It's wishy-washy I want you to herd. But I wouldn't expect you to swim through all the pools yourself. I have a lovely gift for you. Lapras has been registered to our ride pager. If you climb atop a Lapras here, then you'll be able to travel over large bodies of water. Now you'll be able to drive those Pokemon downstream for me. So if you're ready, please follow me this way. Alright. I think I'm going to end this off here. Next time, we will be going through Lana's trial. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I did take some time fussing around with my other 3DS and setting up the trade and whatnot. And then there's always going to be some amount of time cut for random encounters and whatever. But I do want to put this trial all in its own video, so I will be cutting it here. My name is Dragonite. This has been Pokemon Ultra Moon. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is one of the games that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later. Oh, wait, no. I was just running in circles. Fine.